3 altar cloths are used to cover both the altar and the altar stone. The missal, having been first carefully prepared for Mass, is left closed on the missal stand with its opening turned towards the centre of the altar. If a ciborium containing some small hosts is to be consecrated, it is placed before Mass begins on the Gospel side of the altar. If it is to be placed in the tabernacle, a ciborium veil should also be placed on the epistle side of the altar. 3 altar cards, on which are printed some of the principal prayers to be said during Mass, are placed on the altar. Ordinarily for Low Mass, 2 candles are lit. Having first made his preparation to celebrate Holy Mass, the priest makes his way to the sacristy. To begin with, he washes his hands and then prepares the chalice. He places the purificator over the chalice, followed by the paten with the host and the pool. Then he places the veil, making sure that the chalice, including its foot, are entirely covered by the veil, and lastly the burse containing the corporal. Then the priest vests for Mass. He places the amice on his head, extends it, then lowers it, arranges it around his neck, passes the strings behind his back and ties them around his waist. He then vests himself with the alb. Girds himself with the cincture, takes the maniple in his right hand, kisses it, and places it on his left arm. Then he takes the stole with both hands, kisses it, crosses it on his breast, and uses the cincture to fix it to his waist. Lastly, he puts the chasuble on. It is customary that the priest should recite the prayers which accompany the putting on of each vestment. Having vested, the priest takes the chalice with his left hand, extends his right hand over the burse, bows to the cross, and leaving the sacristy makes his way to the altar. Enter